Alright, we're back for beginning of game turn number 2. But I was looking through the Christian hand, and he wants to play a diplomacy marker. But whilst looking at that, I did notice this little rule here. Gotta know your rules. If your opponent ends the siege of a stronghold that is also victory space, Cairo, for any reason, including demobilization, any reason, including epidemics, and you make a subsequent die roll less or equal to the victory point of the space, you gain possession of the marker. If you roll 6, your opponent gains the marker, if he does not already have it. So we will be doing that as a makeup for last turn. Missed opportunity. So we're going to go ahead and get the die here ready, get it going. And what is it? I need a 4 or less to gain the marker, I guess. We're back here through that again. Die roll less than equal. So we want less than 4 and nothing more than a 6. 3. All right. So we gain the diplomatic advantage marker. We'll put that in the Christian force pool, I guess is where it goes. All right, well that works out really good from the last turn. So that, bad news for the Muslims is keep on piling up, and I won't have to waste a card. But I can use that diplomatic advantage marker and this card to influence the Armenians, who are now neutral. But I'm thinking they heard about the epidemic, the Muslims all retreating from Cairo, and the how do you say, the pendulum swinging the other direction. Maybe they want to get on with the winning side. We'll be right back. So if I'm understanding this correctly, we're going to make a diplomatic influence roll for Lesser Armenia. And as you can see, a little bit tougher for the Muslims to get them, but we need a 3 or less. We get to -2 for our marker. And also says here that if you own a diplomatic advantage marker, you may expend it to increase or decrease, yeah, that's right, any diplomatic roll by 1. So I could play this on my opponent if I wanted to mess his up. But we figured that out last game. Place it in neutral. So that'll be a -3 total. And we'll place the marker back in a neutral force pool. And looking for a 3 or less, -3. We got it. So that helps us out a lot. Take the card, put it in this pile. Thus Armenia becomes pro-Christian. Why would they have been anyway? I don't know, but it could be, who knows what goes on. All right, we gain control of their forces. That will be it for the Christian players' turn. Now, I already looked at the Muslims pile to see if he had any card that would cancel any diplomatic, but he didn't have nothing. So that move by the Christian player was good. We will go on to the Muslim player's strategy phase. Look at cards. All right, well, spring has sprung. Spring has sprung. And that's what I've been doing all winter. All winter long. Just got the furniture. Got it all taken care of, but yeah. I am done. Got the stain in. Just got the stain in. We got to stain it and power wash it. But yeah. That was my project all winter long. While I'm still playing Kingdom of Heaven. Speaking of which, I go back to work in 2 days. But let's get some gaming on. Okay, it is the Muslim player's turn. He's got some good cards, but like I said, I'm looking at the board here. We need to really kind of gather some forces. We got a long ways to go to get down to Cairo. Talk about missing our chance in that first action round. Oh, that really hurts. So luckily we have a bunch of turns. But now we'll see what we can do. I'm thinking about making a vassal move first. Need a card value of 3 to get these 4, to move these 4 Saljak Cavalries. The only problem is each one of my 3 app cards are really good. They got some really good events on them, so I got to pick out the lesser of the 4 and play that one if I want to do it that way. I've been looking at some strategies, but we're back at it here. Like I said, I got to go back to work. Not much has happened with that Command and Colors tournament. Of course, the guy I got matched up with, I've reached out to him because I've told him I'm off work all week. It's been 6 days. Time left and right. You know, I could always make time for, a couple hours for a tournament, a few hours for a tournament, but crickets. So I told the guy who's in charge of the tournament my conundrum, that I've reached out with the guy for email, and he says he texted him, so I guess he knows the guy. I told him to check his emails, but that was like 3 days ago, and tomorrow's Sunday, and then I go back to work, which will cut down my playing time to maybe Sunday night. So we'll see how the tournament goes, and like I said, I'll probably record it, but so far, getting you people to do things the right way. Nobody plays the game the right way or he wants to play. We're back. Alright, so out of all these cards, here's one where I can activate 2 leaders. That always helps. That's a good one to get those guys down there. I'm not going to play that card. Or Christian player removes 3 units. I'll definitely not going to get rid of that card. It's a card I'm thinking about getting rid of, although I would be able to randomly draw a card from the Christian player's hand, but supposedly that's the lesser of all of them, because this one here, we're not engaged in naval movement. If he tries moving any units from around Tarsus, he wants to come down around Egypt, this card will come in handy this turn, so I'll keep this one in case he tries to get cocky on the seas. So out of all of them, I think it's going to be this one. And we'll use it for, and also it's a diplomatic advantage, our diplomatic card too. So after this, no diplomacy. I was thinking about going after that diplomatic advantage marker, trying to sway those Armenians, which could maybe come in the future, but right now I got other things to do. So I'm going to go ahead and play this for its ops value of 3. And we'll be moving the Seljuk Cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they'll join these guys over here in Aleppo. And when you use a card for its ops value to use for a vassal move, they're all cavalry. You can increase it by 1. So that's why I have a 3 ops card. I'm moving 4 units. But I think that's going to be the Muslim player's turn. Let me get this all straightened out. We'll be right back. Alright, then you can see the stack in Aleppo got bigger. Another thing is there were only 3 units in Mosul, so I moved those 3. Cavalry can move 6 spaces into Aleppo. And another thing is when they start a friendly stronghold and then a friendly stronghold, they don't have to check for attrition. So with that 4th unit, I moved a cavalry there from Manbij, from Manbij, the solo unit there, and I moved him over here into Aleppo, so that'll take care of the Muslim player's turn. We are gathering forces. Ball is in the Christian player's court. We're right back. Alright, Christian player answers with a coordinated advance. We will be activating 2 friendly leaders and their units / subordinates. Complete each leader's move before activating the next. No unit may move more than once. 3 cavalry units may be moved in lieu of each leader. So we'll be doing that. First leader I think we'll be moving is old Almarek. What's his name again? Almarek the first. Alright, Almarek will be moving 4 spots and heading towards Cairo. We'll be back. After I move Almarek, I believe it's time to move my Armenians. Our Byzantines will be doing some movements up north. We'll be back. Alright then, I think I'm going to have the King of Jerusalem just grab his cavalry. I'm going to leave 2 infantry units from the King of Jerusalem there in Jerusalem as a garrison. So old Almarek is going to take this path. Those are going to go up north over here to New Bluffs or whatever. Pick up infantry. That'll be 1, 2, 3. I'll pick up infantry there, and I'll stay here in Gaza. So I'll pick up 2 units on my way, and it'll be Almeric, a cavalry, and 2 infantry here at Gaza. We'll be right back. All right, you can see I just made my move, picked up that infantry. We come on down here. I don't think this is a stronghold of Gaza, is it? Oh yeah, it is a stronghold. All right, well that's good. That means no attrition. Foraging. Started a stronghold, ended at a stronghold. All right. That takes care of the Christian turn. And we'll see what the Muslim player has up his sleeve. So, in lieu of the Christian player's movement, that's what you have to do here when you're playing solo. I believe I would have played this card. Play on an activated stack. That stack may only move 2 spaces, so we're going to have to do this all over again. We're going to have to do this all over again. Picked him up here, him here. Alright, so I would have went this way. I would have said I'm activating this unit. I'm going to move him. The Muslim player would have played this card and put it up here. And now, well, Almeric can only move 2 spaces, to which he will go 1, pick up this guy, and go 2. Alright, now, I didn't end my activation at friendly stronghold. Nubis hasn't got any friendly strongholds on it, so I'll have to roll for attrition. I have 2 units here. So here we are on a 2 spot. And let me roll the dice. Oh, we'll see if we have to modify that attrition value though real quick. So we'll ignore whatever that roll that was. Come on. This was do it manually. Space with a start friendly stronghold. -1. So we're down -1. Harsh terrain, no harsh terrain. Mountain pass, nothing. Enemy stronghold, nothing. Crossing a miner and being shadowed, no. So he will go from having 2 units just down to 1. And the roll of dice. It was a 1, so we'll use that. No attrition. Alright, zoom back out. Sorry about all that jerky stuff. Don't mean to get anybody sick. There you go. That is the modified Christian turn. And the old Muslims do a wrench in the works. It's their turn still. That didn't count as a Muslim activation, so it's still their card play. Be right back. Alright. After the heavy rains impeded the Christian movement, Muslim player is going to play this card. Religious fanaticism. But I'm not going to use it as an event. I'm going to use it for its ops value. I'm going to try to move more cavalry. So I'm playing it for ops value of 2 as a vassal move. And I'll be using it to move 3 units. I'll be looking to see how to gather my Seljuk cavalry and gather at Aleppo. We'll be right back. Alright, as it looks, I think I'm only going to have to activate 2 of them out of the 3 I'm allowed. This one and this one. There's nobody else around. And these guys down here, all the way down here, can be picked up by these generals on the way, so I don't need to waste them. You know, why move them into a general spot where he's just coming down here to get them anyway. So we'll use that card, but we'll use it for ops value of 2. Moving the Seljuk cavalry. 1, 2 spots here. This other Seljuk cavalry. Ooh, where did he come from? Oh no, this movement here is going to be different. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll be able to get there without going through enemy stronghold spots. So that's 1, 2, 3. Let me look and see if there's any attrition. There won't be attrition for that top one because he started at a spot. Well, they both start at a spot. That's right. They both started at a stronghold and at a stronghold, so no attrition. That'll be it. Going through the cards quick. Back to the Christian players move. We'll be right back. We got a bit of a logistics problem, and I just noticed it with this turn. Here I'm thinking that it's old Nur Den who was up there with his 6 capacity See that number on the right is command rating, but it's a lesser general from Egypt, which is only 4 rating. So we got a backlog. I'm going to take those units that were there and move them 1, 2, 3. Well, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that 1 cavalry is going to move down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, sorry about that. Gabe Ministry. And this guy here is going to go, instead of going, let me reverse that and find out where those were at. We'll be right back. Alright, I think I got it worked out now. One of them got to jump on them. It was one space ahead, so here they are. They're up here. I believe they're both on, yep, strongholds. Started at a stronghold, ended at a stronghold. No attrition. But I should have had these guys at Mosul come on down here. So we still got a backlog. But we got cavalry on the way and coming on down. And luckily I spotted it before the Christian player's turn. So yeah, you gotta be aware of everything. These little things cost you games. So that was a mistake, but I caught it and they're on their way. But and even then, you ain't got nobody with them. So look at your command rating. Could be a costly game changing mistake again. So we'll find out what's up. We'll be back. All right, sorry about that. We got a little bit of housekeeping. Something I forgot to do. Imagine that. We didn't move the second units here. So I'm going to figure out what we're going to do here. He probably would have did, not knowing that he had the card, went ahead and tried moving some of these units. So I'm going to try to move some of these units from Tarsus to one of these ports along here. And we'll see how many units we can move, what his strategy rating is, and what the procedure is, but not knowing that he's got a card that'll prevent it. But that's probably what I would have done if I was a Christian player. So I'm going on the second activation from the use of that event card. We'll be right back. Alright, well, to do naval movement, you have to use yourself a 3 card. Where did I see that at? With an overall value of 3. Unfortunately, I don't have one, so I can't even roll to see if there's a naval fleet available. So that takes care of that option. So we will be moving somebody by land, either the Armenians or the Byzantines. Find a route that isn't too precarious. We'll be right back.